Everybody. This is Dana Scheider. This is the third video in my series on looking through a new code base to fix a bug. In the last video, we finished up most of the work, and we're coming back today to refactor what we've done. Specifically, we want to try and get rid of some of these ugly if statements. So we don't want those in the view if we can avoid it. So we want to get rid of that. If you haven't watched the rest of the series, this video probably isn't going to make much sense to you. So if that's the case, I suggest you go back and watch the first two videos first so you can kind of follow where we're at. All right, so I took the liberty of doing a little bit of reading, and I found out there's actually a Rails helper called link2if that handles this logic. What do you know? So I pulled up some docs for it, if I still have them. And down here, it turns out that this user points out a usage of it that will work for us. Sometimes docs are not that good. And the reason is because we don't teach technical writing to engineers. So sometimes you have to look through comments and stuff like this to figure out all the ways that you could use it. So in this case, this is what we want. So let's just start with just this one. The one above it is going to be harder because there's this div in here. But for this particular one, we're just going to say link to if user path.present. That's the condition. And then we've got the HTML class. So let's see if we do that. And then that, and then delete it. Let's see if this works. Works for the deleted user. Does it work for my regular user though? Looks like the link is there for, yep. All these links are here for my users. So that's a refactor that worked. And let's just bump all these H2 things onto one line for readability's sake. All right, so the next one, there's not going to be a user summary for this, but we can still use the same syntax. I mean, for the deleted user, there's not going to be a summary. Oops, that was supposed to be summary. And anything else? Nope. There we go. And I feel like that should be there. So now let's see if that works on my user. Yep, still works. Does it do anything weird to the foobar user? It does not. Okay, so as far as this first conditional up here, I'm not sure that we're going to really do better than this. And you can see we do have some additional conditionals in this view, so it may not be something that the maintainers of this code base are particularly trying to avoid. But still, it would be good practice if we could get rid of it. So, the issue that is coming up, if you weren't able to see this, is that we've got this link tag around the profile picture. So there's a div in here that has the profile picture in it. And if there's a user path, then that gets wrapped in a link. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a good other way to do this with the Rails helpers. So what I'm going to suggest in this case is that we keep it the way it is and then see if the maintainers comment on it when we make the pull request. So there are a couple other refactors that I want to do. So first of all, going back to this user tag, we want to, I think this deleted user method is going to be better placed in the user class itself as a constant. So let's see if there are other, yes, there are other constants defined in here. So let's make sure that that was what we actually put in here. Yep. So let's try this now. So let's see if this still works. Shouldn't have changed the functionality at all. Okay. Still works. Let's see. I also feel like these can be private methods, but oh no, there's already a private method, a private thing there. Okay. I still feel like parse username to user should be under it though, so I'm gonna just like scoot it up there and see what happens. Double check this doesn't break in the browser, and we will also run all of the automated tests before we merge it. I'm a big fan of manual testing. It definitely can't catch everything, and it shouldn't be relied on as your only form of tests, but if you're not testing stuff manually, that's a very bad thing in my book. Let's see, so we've got that taken care of. Let's check what our git status looks like. Right, so we moved that to private. We checked that we checked if the user is the deleted user instead of if it has that username. We added the class constant to user. We replaced two of these things with the link to if. Yeah, that looks about right. So let's commit this stuff. Or we didn't exactly extract that. We user there we go. What happened here? Oh, it thinks that I may have a problem with my Git credentials, but I do not. Let's see. Wait. Well, whatever. Let's take a look and see if this got pushed to my branch. So it looks like maybe is our branch even in here? Oh yeah. When was the most recent commit? Or we didn't push, did we? Okay. So let's actually, now that we push, here we go. So let's see what changes we've made. Okay. Let's see, so they have a pull request template that you can see. Lots of repos, lots of teams of maintainers will have templates for pull requests just so that you can see the kind of information they would like you to include. This is a bug fix. Let's see. Which issue was it described in? 6499. Fixes the and there's need to reference a deleted user. Let's see what else is worth saying about this. Actually, no, just this is good. Okay, so let's see. We do have a couple of screenshots, so, well, how many screenshots do we actually have? We only have one. Oh wait, no, that's my video. I'm very glad I didn't remove that. Let's see. Let's take another screenshot. I don't like that that picture isn't rendering, but it wasn't rendering before either, so I think it's okay. Cool. Now, where was our PR? Desktop. Oops. I don't need a GIF. Okay, so we are ready to make our PR. Let's see how this looks. So they have a continuous integration pipeline that checks. It says I haven't signed the CLA, but I'm pretty sure I actually have. Okay, so that's done. The CLA is the contributor licensing agreement, and that will tell them that they're able to use my code, basically, and that I'm not going to sue them for it. Let's see, so where did I put that PR now? Did I close it? Apparently. Okay. Oh, great. I don't know. Well, okay, so I will create another video to follow up on this to see what happens with our PR, but for now I have to do some Git tricks to make my user in GitHub straighten out, because I made this video on a different user account on my laptop, and I guess it has a different SSH key, and yeah. So it's just a mess, and I need to fix it with some Git magic. So, but yeah, that's everything. So, depending on how things go, I'll either just give a quick follow-up video, or if they ask for more changes, then I'll create a video where we can make that as well. Either way, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.